So, what I really liked about this episode specifically was that, it definitely got my heart racing towards the end when, you see Sid show up behind, the instructor, and Alexia finds out, well, it's kind of implied that she saw his face, and, it's very surprising that, not surprising, but it's very, I guess, shock and awe that, very unexpected for her to see Sid there, because all this time she just kind of ruled him out as a low class mob character, but now she comes to find out that he was this very overpowered being. And that's what I really like about this episode. And just to kind of gloss over it, was pretty much that Zenon, the instructor, he was responsible. He was the one who actually, he was the boss. He's the one that funded, that paid, the crazy doctor, and pretty much is the boss of everyone here. Like, the reason that Alexia was kidnapped was because she has royal blood, and they couldn't get Iris because even though he wanted her. And he explains, the reason I want your royal blood is so with the doctor's research, which I don't know if he knows this, but he's already dead. Like, if you saw the episode, you saw him, injecting some kind of chemical in this possessed demon, and I guess she lost control and decided to, kill him in his rage, or her rage. So he's kind of dumb, but anyways, moving on, he explains the reason he wanted the blood, the royal blood. He says with his research and your royal blood, we could possibly research a way to, I guess, revive the Demon Lord in modern day era. And he explains that his goal is that, for me, because I want to be of the 12 knights, the Knights Order, or the Knights Round or something. And he explained that these are the highest rank of the 12 knights. Like, they're the best of the best, pretty much the SEAL Team 6 of the knights. And he explains that, and while he explains that, Sid just comes from behind as, quote unquote, shadow. And what I really found funny was in the earlier, if you saw the episode, in the earlier, I guess, moments, you can see he kind of switches this persona. Like, he acts like a very mob background character. As he's getting tortured, he notices, like, oh, these guys are your classic evil guys, very sadistic. And he, in his inner monologue, he kind of noted that, and he says, I can't let you outshine me, pretty much. And his kind of resolve to that issue was he would ultimately outdo them, like, scream and plea, and just be louder to them. And to him, that's, he outshined them. And I feel like that little part tells us a lot about Sid's character, his narcissistic character. I think it is. I don't know, I might be wrong, but I think it's a little bit narcissistic. But I found it funny when later in the episode he is talking normal, like in his inner monologue, like, oh, we have to do this and that, and very normal. And then when his companions show up, or whenever he's talking to anyone else that's not him or his friends at school, he kind of puts on this mask, this persona that I am Shadow. I lurk in the shadows, and pretty much puts on a character in front of them. And I just found that funny because he really reminds me of Ainz from Overlord. If you guys saw that anime, you guys know what I'm talking about. But he does put on this persona whenever he's around his peers, or pretty much when he's talking to anyone. And I just found that funny. Now, I do wonder now that Alexia is aware that Sid is the shadow, or pretty much not what she thought he was. Now that she knows that Sid is actually better than what he represents on the public. I wonder how they will come back to their school life. Will they kind of forget everything, or what's the deal with that? I wonder. And also, I want to not apologize, but I suspected in last episode that probably Iris, the sister of Alexia, was in on it, like she knew this whole time, but we can see clearly in this episode that she didn't know anything, and she's just this, I guess, pure this pure innocent girl, schoolgirl. And I just thought she knew about it, like she's the one who planned it, but I guess that's not the case. And it was very refreshing to see Sid's sister in there, because honestly, when he explained the time skip, like, I'm 15 now, I honestly thought that his sister might have graduated, because when he was, I don't know, 7, that's when she turned 15 and rolled in. But apparently, I guess, I don't know, maybe they'll explain it in the future episodes, but I thought she would go to college or something, graduate pretty much. But it's interesting that she's still there. She must be like 25 years old now or something, still there. So it does make me wonder how this school works, until at what age do you graduate now? And I just found that whole thing interesting. But overall, I really enjoyed watching this episode. Like I said, it gets me excited for next episode, like how will they resolve this whole kidnapping thing. And it just makes me excited. Like I said, the last part of the episode really made me feel like I was with Sid in that sewer system. It got my heart racing, my blood pumping. I was very excited. So it gets me excited to watch next episode. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. Please leave a like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts and opinions. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.